yesterday we already see the first method of preparation of benzene. Now there are again two methods of preparation of benzene. Now let us learn the second method of preparation of benzene. Now benzene can be prepared from sodium benzoate. Now sodium benzoate is the salt of ester, or it is also like the esters. Sodium salt of, that is the benzoic acid, sodium benzoate. It is formed from the benzoic acid. If the COOH group is attached to the benzene ring, it is called as the benzoic acid, and the hydrogen of the benzoic acid is replaced by the sodium atom. Now see here, if here is the hydrogen, now this benzene ring have C double bond OH group, that is the carboxylic group. The name of that acid is the benzoic acid. But if the hydrogen of the benzoic acid is replaced by sodium, then the salt is called as the sodium benzoate. Now when we heated this sodium benzoate in the presence of soda lime, NaOH is called as the caustic soda. Sodium hydroxide is also called as the caustic soda, and calcium oxide is called as the lime. So NaOH plus CaO is called as the soda lime. So when sodium benzoate is heated with soda lime, it gives benzene. Now how this benzene is obtained? See here. Now this hydrogen atom from the NaOH attached to this, that is the carbon of the benzene ring, because here is the COONA group, there is no hydrogen. So when this COONA group breaks from this, at that time what happens? This hydrogen attaches to this ring carbon of benzene. Now there is the formation of benzene. And what is remaining now? Byproduct 2Na, this C and this 3O. Now this only given here but not taken part into the reaction. Now here this Na2CO3 as the byproduct. See here, this hydrogen attached to this ring because here is no first hydrogen. So it becomes the benzene. And this 2Na and this CO3 form the sodium carbonate, that is the washing soda. Now see here, from this sodium benzoate, this CO2 get evolved. CO2 get evolved or given out. So this reaction, that is carbon dioxide. So this reaction is also called as the decarboxylation. Now when anhydrous sodium benzoate is heated with soda lime, that is NaOH plus calcium oxide, it gives benzene. Sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide form the soda lime, and it gives benzene. Hence here CO2 molecule is removed from the anhydrous sodium benzoate. So this reaction is also called as the decarboxylation. Sometimes they ask us you the question, why that is the reaction of sodium benzoate with soda lime is called as the decarboxylation. So that is the reason, because the CO2 gas is evolved from the sodium anhydrous sodium benzoate. So this reaction is called as the decarboxylation. It is removed. Carbon dioxide get removed. Now the third method of preparation of benzene, we are seeing the methods of preparation of benzene. That means in product side we want to yield the benzene. Now here also this reaction is also called as the reduction. If we do the reduction of the phenol, now you know that what is meant by reduction? Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen is called as the reduction. Now here when vapors of phenols, this is phenol, if the OH group is attached to the benzene ring, it is called as the phenol. Now this is phenol. When vapors of phenols are passed over heated zinc dust at high temperature, on heating with the zinc metal dust, when these phenols vapor are passed at high temperature, what happened? There is formation of benzene. Benzene is obtained. And how benzene is obtained? Now to this carbon, and there is coiling of the benzene. Though I am not sure here hydrogens, but there are one hydrogen on every carbon atom. Now let us see the physical properties of the benzene. Which are the physical properties of benzene? Now see, benzene is the colorless liquid. That means their benzene do not have any color. Benzene is the aromatic compound. Its boiling point is 353 Kelvin and its melting point is 278.5 Kelvin. It is insoluble in water. Benzene is insoluble in water and it forms the upper layer when mixed with water because it is insoluble in water. But as it is lighter than water, it forms the upper layer and water forms the lower layer because the density of benzene is less than that of the water. So it forms the upper layer. Benzene is insoluble in water, but benzene is very good soluble into the organic solvents such as alcohol, ether, chloroform. These are the organic solvent, and organic dissolves in organic. That means light dissolves in light. We already see that during the studying of the properties of the carbon compounds, organic compounds. We know that organic compounds are not soluble in water or in the polar solvent, but they are soluble into the non-polar solvent, that is the organic solvent, such as ether, then chloroform, alcohol, etc. Benzene vapors are highly toxic because benzene is toxic. That means poisonous. Benzene is poisonous compound which on inhalation lead to unconsciousness. Unconsciousness means there is no any, that is the sensation to us, and we feel that is the anesthetic. Anesthetic means unconsciousness. As we doctors give us some anesthetic during the operations, at that time we do not have any sensation. Such type of feelings is there if benzene vapors are inhaled by us. So the benzene bottles in laboratory always have the cork. Now chemical properties of the benzene. Let us see now chemical properties of benzene. See on blackboard. The first chemical property of benzene is the addition of chlorine. Now you know that when there is the addition of chlorine or chlorination, we must require ultraviolet light, UV light. Ultraviolet light we require. So in benzene there are the 3 double bonds are seen into that. So one double bond add one chlorine molecule. As there are the 3 double bonds, so the 3 chlorine molecules get added. 3 chlorine molecules means 3 into 2, 6 chlorine atoms, but 3 chlorine molecules. So every double bond add one chlorine molecule. As the double bond adds chlorine molecule, the double bonds are converted into the single bonds. During addition, what happens? Double bond is converted into single bond due to the addition of the chlorine. And so I show here this product. Now the name of this product is BHC, benzene hexachloride. Why it is called as benzene hexachloride? Because 6 chlorine atoms are there. Now see here, these 6 hydrogens are already in the benzene. Okay, the formula of benzene is C6H6. Okay, this is the molecular formula of benzene. There is already 6 hydrogen atoms of the benzene, and again the 6 chlorine atom added. At every double bond, 2 chlorine atoms get added. So I show here these chlorines now get attached to the every carbon atom, and hydrogen is already there, and the double bonds are converted into the single bond. So this compound is called as the benzene hexachloride or BHC, which is the very good, that is the insecticide. That means gamma isomer of this BHC is called as the indene or gametogen, which is insecticide. But nowadays this insecticide is not used for the, that is killing of the insect, because there is no degradation of this BHC powder, and if the insects eat that, if we apply the insecticide, if the fishes eat that insects which already eat this BMC and that fishes are eaten by the human being, then there may be the stomach cancer for human being also. And therefore nowadays BSC, there is the ban on the application of BSC insecticide. Now second addition is the addition of hydrogen gas. Now here also 3 molecules of hydrogen required. That means 6 atoms of hydrogens are required, because every double bond adds 2 hydrogen atom, that is 1 molecule. So as the hydrogen get attached into the benzene have the formula C6H6. Now there are already 6 hydrogen atoms, and again we add the 6 hydrogen atom, that means 12. So benzene is converted into cyclohexane. Now this is not benzene because there is no single and double bond alternate as that of the benzene. All single bond. So it is cyclohexane. Now we know that if we aliphatic open chain compounds are converted into the ring compounds, only 2 hydrogen gets eliminated, because the formula of hexane is C6H12, sorry C6H14. Only N-hexane have the formula C6H14, because the general formula of alkane is CnH twice N plus 2. But when the N-hexane is converted into cyclohexane, what happens? Again the ending carbon lose their 1 hydrogen. There are the 3 hydrogen, but when they join to each other, lose the 1 hydrogen atom. That means 2 hydrogen atom are less than the N-hexane in cyclohexane. So the molecular formula is C6H12, and this is called as the cyclohexane. Now let us see the addition of oxygen into the benzene. The third chemical reaction, addition of ozone, not oxygen. Now let us see how that reaction is. Now let us see the addition of ozone. Ozone have the molecular formula O3. Now when benzene gets add this ozone, what happen? Every double bond, there are the 3 double bond, adds 1 ozone molecule. Now here, in this double bond, this O3 get added. That means 1 oxygen in 1 bond and 2 oxygen in the another bond. Similarly, in this double bond also there is the addition of this ozone molecule. And in this double bond there is also the addition of this ozone molecule. Now, a benzene triozonoid is formed here because hydrogen atoms are already there, 6 hydrogen atoms. But if this benzene triozonoid ring is break by zinc dust and water, what is formed? There is formation of glycol. Now how it is formed? Let us see. Now this bond transfer here. Here becomes CH double bond O. Now this I write in this way. Double bond OH. This is also or write the H hydrogen here. And this hydrogen here. There are the 3 molecules and double bond O. Now this is also glycol. Write down CHO or in this way. Now see, this double bond comes here. At the same time, what happened? This gives here, that is the double bond here. Again, this bond. Now there are the carbon-carbon. Now this bond is given here double bond, and this bond is given here double bond. Again, there is the third molecule. In this way, it gives the double bond here, and also this gives here double bond, this gives here double bond. That means these 3 molecules, CH double bond O, double bond, 1 molecule. CH double bond O, double bond O, another one. And CH double bond O, double bond. That means out of the 9 oxygen atom, there are 6 are used. Only 3 are remaining. That 3 adds into this water molecule. Now there are the 3 water molecules, and each water molecule add 1. That means here forms the hydrogen molecule, peroxide free molecule. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.